now officially live. And just for the record, for the video, you know what I'm saying? You want to state your name and who you are and all that?
My name's Shaheed. I'm from Philly. I'm out here in the A right now visiting and stuff.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, so what we about to get into? What we doing right now?
Man, we're gonna talk about pretty much we're gonna do like a little Q&A, man. Pretty much just go on details, get the community, get everybody caught up to what's going on down in the chain gang out here in Atlanta, man, in Georgia, Department of Corrections.
Okay, okay, okay. Now, like when it comes to like the whole like prison content and all that, like what you be getting for that and who you be watching and all that, like what's going on?
Man, I kind of be studying, different little people, man, but I kind of want to start getting the real truth on what's really going on down here, man. I feel like everybody got their own way on how to explain their stories, man. But I want the right and correct stories to get out there so we can help the young community to stay up out of there, man.
Yeah, that's a fact, and that's really kind of like what I do, even though I kind of like what they would say that I go for shock value or whatever
Right.
like that. Like I try to put what's really real in their face.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
And it's best to do that, man, because when you telling these stories, man, you want to be sincere as possible, man, because you want people to really understand what's going on and what mistakes not to make, so they don't wind up down that same path.
yeah, that's a natural
So,
fact.
you know,
That is a
that's that.
natural fact.
This not really this. We not doing this to get views. We not doing this to get clout. We doing this so people can stay their ass up out of the chain game, man. There's better movements out here to do, man, than be going in there in the system. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, that's
cause
a
one,
fact.
cause once you go in the system, it's hard to get the fuck out, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. The slightest thing, man. The slightest thing. You know.
Yeah, like I like what I do now. Like since I've been out, I do a lot of reporting on what's going on in the chain gang today, right?
Right. Okay.
And when I get these situations past my table and I'm looking at it, I'm always like telling these different platforms about another unaliving. You know what I'm saying? People is dying every other day. I
Right.
mean, and I think that's the important message that they need to know. Like when you go
Exactly.
down the road, it ain't likely that you might come back out. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
Like,
That's a fact. Cause you're gonna
yeah,
have to defend yourself being in there. You're gonna have to defend yourself. You may go in there with the slightest charges and being there with murders and lifers that's never coming home. You know.
yeah.
Like the system down in Georgia is fucked up, man. What you? I got a question for you. Oh, I got a question for you. What you think the biggest difference of the prison system down south and the prison system up north? What would you say the difference is?
I'm gonna say the ignorance level.
Okay,
Like up north during time, like it's actually a good thing for you to be smart. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing for you to read and get knowledge and do something up here. You know what I'm saying? Just
okay,
like, yeah, we into getting our weight up and we come home looking different and all that.
right,
But
right,
it's also a good thing to be smart.
right.
And that's not real heavy in the chain gang.
At all.
Yeah, that's not really a thing that people be really going for. Like the majority of them is like, yo, who's the wildest? Who got the craziest story? Who pour
Who
out
got
the
the
most?
best? Who got the best numbers? That's what they go off of down here. Who got the best numbers? You know what I mean? So what you would say about some of these camps that's not a level 5 down in Georgia Department of Corrections? What's your opinion about the camps that's supposed to be medium, but those are the ones that seem to be more outrageous than the level 5 camps? What's your opinion about that?
Um, I'm gonna say like at one point in time, like if you were at a minimum or medium security camp, they
Mm,
call these the sweet camps because
right,
these are the camps that all the women get hired at, or
right,
you're getting like a food source from a different place, like in some of their private camps or county camps,
right,
like
right, right,
you're good there. But now that they know that people can get work in and they getting it in real heavy or whatever,
right,
like people are turning up, and then some of these dudes that have been causing a ruckus are now getting some of their securities dropped, and then they landing in these prisons, and then they want to kick up and take stuff over, or
right, right, right.
whatever the case may be. Yeah,
So
like
do
that they
you feel
they
like
messed up.
do you feel like the GDC is actually putting people where they should actually be placed at, or they just got people all over the place, all around Georgia?
Oh, they're not. They're terrible at placement.
They terrible.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
terrible at placement. Like I remember just reporting like a month ago, this young boy came to Valdosta State Prison where I was at, and I think his sister said he was there for 12 days, and um they killed him. You know what I'm saying? He was there for 12 days and they killed him. I mean, and he
Yeah.
had a short sentence, just like I did. I had a short sentence. They still sent me to Valdosta, to Ware, to Smith. Like you don't supposed to do nothing like that, but they
Nah,
did.
not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Especially if it's your first offense, I feel like they should send them to maybe like a camp like Coastal or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Where they actually have it set up like the military, but
Yeah,
you coming home, and most people that go there, they usually try to do their little time and keep it pushing, so they don't
yeah.
wind up at a level 5 in a longer sentence. You know?
See, at Coastal State Prison, like when I came through there, that was a diagnostics, right?
Okay, okay,
And then they started talking about doing a lifers program and sending a whole bunch of lifers there and try to get them acclimated with talking to the youth, hoping that they can get them to a point where they can trust civilians coming in and listening to their stories and stuff like that. But I
right.
think something went wrong somewhere through
Mhm.
there because they hired some CERT team members and they started abusing their
Yeah.
authority down there
Okay,
and started busting some people up.
okay. Mm. Do you think they do that kind of stuff up there up top, man? When it comes to them upstate prisons, man, do the guards be nasty like that towards the civilians or people in general?
Yeah, you got some like when they put you up in the mountains, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people like they go up north, they be in the mountains
Yeah,
and stuff like that. And yeah, you got these hick type people or whatever, but they got a certain type of control going on. They don't have a lack of staffing. You know what I'm saying? They'll be at your
right,
neck.
right. I see what you're saying.
Definitely. You know?
So it's like, so do you feel like is a little worse doing your bid out there in the mountains or deep down in the country somewhere?
I'm gonna say well, it depends. Really, it depends on you. Like for me, the South.
The
It's
South, you feel like it's
yeah,
worse?
yeah,
You think they still got that backyard old school chain gang mentality on how they got they shit set up?
yeah,
Like
of
they
course.
running like all like how they run their system in Mississippi. I don't know if you ever looked at how Mississippi prison system is. It's real bad, man.
Yeah, all of the South prisons is kind of like running off the same element of this chain gang thing, but some of them be deeper than others. Like when you get to the point where they got you doing labor, getting up early in the morning, coming back at sundown, and you're
Right.
not getting paid anything, they're giving you $0, then you know you in an effed up camp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
that
wondered.
time get a
So
little
you
bit
so
harder.
you get paid. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. So you get paid in the system up top.
Yeah, yeah. They
Okay.
give you
Okay.
something like to survive, enough to survive. But in Georgia, they not giving you nothing.
They're
The
not giving
survive
you
thing, they
nothing.
don't really care about that.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. See,
that's exactly
they run their system down south like supposed to be like pre-military style. I don't know if it's like that up top.
Yeah, they try it. Um, at one point, matter of fact, when I was in Baldwin State Prison, in order for us to get commissary, you know what I'm saying? When they had
Right.
me trying to go through this little boot camp thing, thinking I was gonna go home early, they had me remembering like 20 presidents. I had to say their name in order from when they got presidency just to get commissary. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And we're learning all this type of stuff, marching, singing cadence and stuff
All
like that.
that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I wonder what's the purpose of doing that though.
Um, it's to get you like really they say to get some discipline in you. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? But I think more of it is like a control factor.
Right.
Man,
Right.
yeah,
Right. I
definitely.
mean, because I mean, like, if that was the case, it would have been working. If it was, if you know, if it was structured for real,
Yeah, yeah, that's a
you
fact.
know,
I mean,
you know. But
and once you
I
figure
wonder.
out nobody's bigger than the program, then you'll get with it. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Right.
Especially if it's something that's working, it's a moving force. But it's
Okay.
not. It's definitely not.
I wonder how they be able to even keep that rhythm still going with the staff, with them not even having a lot of staff like that. Because I know they supposed to have like a shortage or something like that
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
yeah, exactly. Like I don't even think that they're kind of reporting the problems that they're having. Like
Okay.
letting people know, like, yo, this jail right here or this chain gang should be closed down because we don't even got enough people. You know what I'm saying to secure all the inmates, so the stabbing is going crazy and we can't
Right.
keep
Right.
up.
Right.
Yeah, they not telling them.
What camp you think is the most outrageous currently right now in Georgia?
Ooh, I'm
Because
gonna
every
I'm gonna say probably still Valdosta State Prison,
okay,
Hancock, and Jackson.
Jackson. What about like Hayes, Telfair, any of those camps?
Hayes, it got stuff going on. Um, I just heard about a situation in Dooley. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Um, but Telfair, I'm not. I don't really hear too much out of Telfair, but I know at
uh,
one point it was biting there. I know that.
yeah, yeah. That a lot of people were saying that. A lot of people ain't want to go there or Macon or I think Macon and it's one more. Valdosta for
Hmm.
sure, man. Valdosta for sure, man. But yeah, man. I mean, so a few more questions in regards to the GDC, man. Like, how you feel about it being a lot of young guys versus old heads going in? What can we do to kind of stop the young guys from going into the system, man? Realistically, man, because I know people see this or hear this question a lot, man. But I really want people to take heed because the numbers in there, man, is crazy, man. And the numbers that they giving these young guys is ridiculous, man. Honestly.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact.
Cause it's
And
like at the end of the day, they young and they getting by the time they come out, they gonna be old as hell.
oh
You know what I mean?
yeah,
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 I got you. I got you. I got you.
yeah, exactly. I think like for the most part, the influence that they're getting from whatever social media platform that they can find some music at, or the people that's getting the money, the people that's getting the money and coming on to these social media platforms, turning the camera on and saying, yeah, this is how I got it, or this is how I get it. They're paying attention to that and be like, yo, I want to get it just like him. Like he having
Right,
his way. His girls in the background. He's showing all this bread. He wearing all this ice. He driving these cars and all that. Like they want the
right,
same thing, but they don't know that these people actually was working to get this stuff. You know what I
right.
mean? And they
Exactly.
don't show that grind like that. And they just act like, yo, it came easy, or I spent the block to get this. And a lot of that stuff get into their head. Like this dude is saying he was spinning. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about
Yeah.
spinning the blocks until they get dizzy type thing. And I
Mm.
want to do that too. I mean, and don't know at the end of that spinning, you know what I'm saying, the judge gonna leave you spinning. You know what I'm saying? So like they gotta wake up. They have to.
That's a fact. So, what are some things you could tell people that's going through some things and got a loved one that's going to the system, man? What are some things you could probably say for them or advice you can
Um,
give them?
if you have a loved one that actually you go to court and you see them get sentenced to 30 years or better, you know what I'm saying? You got to know that it didn't hit that person at the time. Like once they start talking that judicial talk and they're sentencing you and going through all these documents and saying they giving you 20 for this, life for this, or you are now numb. You don't hear none of that stuff. You're standing there and you can hear something's going on, but you're disconnecting. I mean, some people don't get that they got that time until they get down the road and been there for a minute, and then they realize, like, yo, hold up, hold on, I'm about to be here for life. Like, and you gotta really be patient with your loved one because they're gonna be going through some things. Like, from when they come into the prison system, especially in Georgia, where everybody is testing you. So you're going to get in there. You might have to prove who you are, or some people get down with different sets and gangs and organizations just even to live. And you
Right,
got to
right,
know
right.
that they're now in a very, very different world than outside in society.
Outside. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's a fact, man.
so what are some things you can give advice on for the guys that's on the way to a diagnostic?
Um, mm, I would say to pay close attention to the people that you're going to sit in front of through the diagnostic process, talking about your level and where you're going. Make sure you let them know anything, like if you have something medically wrong with you, let them know, express it so you can get to the right camps. Don't just say that you're good wherever and you, yeah, I'm good at doing this and I'm good at doing that, and then they send you somewhere where you actually don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Right, right,
sit up
right.
there and stick your chest out coming in into that place, man, because they not going for it. They gonna test. They gonna test whatever. You know what I'm saying? And
Right,
they got a thing where they saying Peter Paul will try them all. So like, don't do it to yourself.
right, right, right.
Don't do it to yourself. Go in there, put your head down, listen, pay attention, and start using your senses because definitely you're gonna need them. You're gonna need those ears to listen and them eyes to watch everything. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, right,
yeah.
right. It's a fact. That's a fact. What's your advice for the guys or the brothers that's coming home that just did their time?
Um, hmm, for the most part, I would tell the brothers to take their time, give themselves a chance.
Hmm.
You don't have to jump in the race with people that been working on a career or a job the whole time you've been locked up 10 years or 10 years plus or whatever, or even seven. Don't think you got to catch up with them. Do things at your own pace. Get all your credentials together and like give yourself a chance. Like jump out there and give yourself a chance out there, man. I mean, and don't
How,
stress about the light things.
how long does it usually take? You probably this is a difficult question right here, but it's a good question, man. How long does it take for people to actually be acclimated once they come back into society from out of the chain gang? How much time should you give yourself alone before you start being around people?
Um, it kind of depends on the person
Okay.
because you can go to the chain gang and you can be in a low level camp where
Right.
it's sweet to death and you going out that gate and you're still talking to people out in the free world. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you're getting information, you're hip to a whole bunch of stuff. So you can just kind of just jump out there, go get your birth certificate, social security card, ID, and all that, and then you're going doing resumes, trying to get you a job real quick.
Right.
Some
What kind
other
of
individuals, yeah, what's up?
No, my bad. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. You was
You know,
talking.
I would say some other individuals that's coming out of these level 5 camps, and they've been like traumatized and dehumanized and all that, and there like is a big disconnect. I think you have to like do some self-indulging and really dig into yourself and know that you can trust people standing near you. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be tweaking and trying to be too on point and all that. Like you gotta really kind of let leave the chain gang in the chain gang once you come out. You have to.
Right. What about being connected with folks still in the chain gang? Do you think people should leave people where they at in there, or should they keep in contact if you know solid?
Um, I would have to say that if you met somebody in there, y'all got a bond where y'all tight for real. Like it's good to show that person that you ain't forgot them. I mean,
Okay.
and
Okay.
that's if you got love for that person because
Right. Right.
I've
Right.
been connecting with people for like 20 years. I mean, that's still in the chain gang doing life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, I see what you're saying. So like when it comes to that kind of stuff, like do you feel comfortable with telling people, when you exactly supposed to be getting out, when you know people got time in there? How you feel about telling when somebody asks you how much time you got? Is that a tricky question to answer to people?
Um, I wouldn't say that's a good idea to do. Like, when it comes to that type of like personal, that's your personal business, but you just in there.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And while you handling your personal business, you're looking forward to seeing loved ones and getting acclimated back out in society and getting things
right,
together. It's a lot of people down the road that's not going to get that chance. So don't go even talking about it. You can talk about it being mad. Say, man, I'm about to get out and I can't believe this. You can do all that. You still gonna have them niggas mad as hell at you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
what? Yeah, I'll take your place. Matter of fact, I'll kill you to take your place. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So, like,
So how
don't do that.
what's the proper way to answer that question when somebody asks you like, yo, what you went here for? How much time you got? What's the
Um,
proper way?
the proper way to answer that. Uh, it's either like to be for real, you give them as less information as you can. Like if you was out there playing with some toys or something, or you was trapping or doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can be like, yo, I was getting my hands dirty out there, you know what I'm saying? And I got a
Right,
little bit of time, like I gotta just do a little bit. I mean,
right,
and
right,
just
right,
leave
right,
that
right.
alone. Like if they digging, be like, well, how much? And like what? Like what you mean how much? Like yeah,
But they
we
but
gotta
they
get
got a
right.
way of finding out anyway though, right? Because they ask like an officer or a guard or something like that.
Yeah, if they're really inquisitive and they want to find out what's going on with you, it's ways to find out your government name and then look you up on the
Right.
GDC, and they'll know when you came into the system, all that. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know GDC website give you the whole breakdown.
yeah,
They give you
that's
the
a
whole
fact.
breakdown. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. That
Yes,
whole
yes it
shit.
is. Yes it is. I just read um right before we went live, an individual just died at Hancock, right?
Hancock.
And, yeah, and they said they his celly took his life or whatever. And
Mm.
I'm saying that like too much. Like that's
That
going
make
on too much though.
I remember you saying one thing in one of your videos in regards to always know who your cellmate gonna be because that's where you gonna lay your head at.
Yeah, that's a
Ask
fact.
around, ask people around, ask questions. I remember you saying that, and that's a fact.
Yeah,
But
true indeed.
what if the officer recommend you go into a certain cell? Then how do you respond with that? You got to tell them. You got to put yourself on the door.
Nah, like I if you come into a dorm, you take your property out that buggy, and then they bringing you into a dorm. Like first, if it's like the CERT team bringing you into a dorm,
Right.
you got to know that you are going into a dorm that's on fire. You know what I'm saying?
If
And
the
they
search
just
team take you.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And what's that?
So even you'll walk by yourself, or you'll be escorted with the CERT team.
Nah, you can be walking with a CO1 or a CO2, and then they'll be bringing you to the Sally port, and then the officer in
Okay.
the booth, like telling them where you gonna be at, what room, and all that, and then they gonna pop the door and you going in. But if the CERT team is bringing you, they're just trying to ask this Thunderdome or this bad dorm, like, is this dude even okay? Is he gonna be straight, or do we gotta run back down here in 15 minutes because y'all done poured him out? You know what I'm saying?
Like, and so do they real deal? They pretty much put you on the spot at that point.
Yeah. Yep.
Like the spotlight on you, they asking the whole dorm. Are
Yeah.
you is like, but so what? So what if you a civilian and people don't really know you like that? How you was like how you go through that situation? If they be
Like
like, yeah, he good, and then they leave and then they fuck with you or
yeah,
mess with you. I mean,
they will do that. You see what I'm saying? Like they will do that. They'll say like, nah, nobody know him. We don't know him. Like he good, and you get in there, and then they coming behind you. Like it can be that, or they'll just be like, nah, we don't want him here. They putting you on the door off the rip. Know what I mean, and they'll pull you up out of that door.
they'll pull you
They'll
up out
pull
of
you up
there.
out of there. Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay.
that's a fact.
That's a fact. So what advice you got for these young guys, man? Like the ones that's out in the streets, that's not in the system, but they going down that wrong path.
Mm. Um, I'm just gonna second the notion. Like, if they tell me, if I ask them, like, what do they do on a day-to-day basis? Like, how do they spend they 24?
That's it.
And
Right,
they tell me chilling with my homies, or we drinking, or I'm trapping, I'm doing this, that, and the third, or whatever. And
right.
I'm gonna say it back to them.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna second that notion. Like, this is what you told me you do,
right,
and then I'm gonna say it to them and see if they get it. If they don't, I'm like, what you told me is basically you're going down the wrong path. You don't know when something's gonna pop off, when you're gonna
right,
get beef with somebody, you know what I'm saying?
right.
When you might get shot or stabbed or locked up, you know what I'm saying? Because if you make
Anything.
it big, if you're doing good and you're hustling, that means that you're growing and you're getting more work, and then you're gonna
Right,
meet bigger connects, and then you can
right,
get deeper inside the chain gang. You know what I mean?
right, right,
So
right, 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 right.
yeah,
So do you believe in that chain gang rich? Like people become chain gang rich? Do you believe that?
yeah, some people are.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are. Some people in the chain gang right now is chain gang rich.
They
Yep.
making more money than the guards in there.
Yep. Some.
What I wonder when they gonna up the pay for these guards, man. Like how they expect to run the system and they not paying their workers, man. How they expect to run the system if they not paying their workers?
I don't know, man. And I think once people get hired and they probably thought that they was going to a good job, it's gonna be easy, just like babysitting and all that. I be hearing, like, once they see that you can have a real rough day in there. You know what I'm saying? You can
Yeah,
have a real rough day in there and make you feel like you not going back home. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like it's
Then
real tense.
yeah, exactly. Then they start thinking like, yo, this job is not worth it, or I'm going to get some more money out of this. Let me hear what these inmates are talking about, and then I'm gonna try my hand. You know what I'm saying? And they can get messed up right then.
Okay, okay.
You know,
Yeah, man.
that's
And
a
you
natural
said
fact.
and you said for have you got any updates on Van Austin?
Um, no, the last thing that I heard about Valdosta was the young dude like last month. Like they found him inside the hole. He was dead. He was probably dead for, they said, a couple days or whatever, and then they found him. You know what I'm saying? His body was decomposing and all that. Yeah.
Mm. So they really don't be finding bodies until like 3, 4 days later, basically.
Yeah, sometimes they catch it in 6, 7 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like
If
when
they
they
doing
can
their
spin the
rounds.
block. Yeah.
Mm.
when they can spin the block and then they'll find that they done messed up. But they're not telling the loved ones that. They're not telling their family members that. I mean, they ain't trying to get sued or nothing like that. So they tell them what they can, try to spin the narrative.
Right, 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 right. I think one of the reasons on why the system's so bad, man, is because they don't have, workers, and they don't treat they people right, man. So the inmates run the system, man. On a
Yeah,
serious note, they run the system, man.
yeah,
Like
definitely, definitely, definitely.
like I feel
And
like they should pay them a lot because they put their life on the line, man. Just as much as a police officer do, especially dealing with cats all day.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact because you're around the convicted felon now all day. You know what I'm saying? Not the one thinking of doing it, the one that you convicted. You don't caught him, and now they
Right,
all together. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
how
a
it
fact.
is, man. So it is. Man,
That's
these
a
views
natural.
going up, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe, man. I love the support, man. We love the support, man. We just trying to keep everything going, man. Get guys to, tap in and, really take this knowledge, man. This not for fun. This is to help the community, man.
Yeah, that's a natural fact. I really hope people are paying attention to the guys that's actually like using these platforms as a podium and
Right,
speaking and trying to tell people what's really going on. No
right,
glorifying, no jokes and games about it. Don't
right,
make it seem like you had mad fun in there and it was laughing to you, crying moments and all that. Don't put that out there. Even if you had
mhm,
some good times, keep that to yourself. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Tell them the times that you were sitting there damn near ready to cry because you missed your child
mm,
so much. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Or or you feeling like a straight sucker because you can't even believe your girl because you all in your head while she trying to help you. You talking about yo, who that in the background? Nah, stop playing with me, bitch. Who that in the back? All that, and that girl ain't doing
Right,
nothing but trying to help you.
nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let them know about those times when you were stressing your mom's out and she's saying that she got to pay this bill. What you mean you need $40 more and all that? Like, let them know about that. You know what I mean? Them
Yeah, that's a
birthdays
fact.
that you looking at a whole bunch of strangers and you ain't around none of your peoples. I
No,
mean, you
no.
feel some sort of type way. Let them know about that. Like,
That's a fact, man.
yeah, for real, man. Because life still goes on. While you're in there, life goes on. Your family members and all that, some of them get sick. Some of them have tragic incidents or whatever. People
Right.
die while you in there. You know what I mean? And a
So,
lot of them, you ain't making it to their funeral. You know what I mean?
uh, so they don't allow you to go to funerals when you convicted.
It's immediate families. Yes, you can go to immediate families, but you gotta go through the proper channels to get this done.
Mm.
You have to. And if
But
you
how?
don't do that in a timely fashion, you're not going nowhere.
So if a facility on lockdown, they're not gonna let nobody leave.
Um, I think that would be up to the discretion of the warden of care and treatment to um
Okay.
to make that decision.
Made
Yeah.
a decision. What you think about people that they loved ones that see they people getting extorted in the system online before they get to their phone? Like if you see a
I,
loved one with a chain on their neck
yeah, and getting walked like a dog and stuff like
and
that.
walking like a dog, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know that feeling, but I'm pretty sure it's just like they heart drop to they nuts. You know what I'm saying? And if it's women, they probably damn near passing out going flipping through TikTok or something or YouTube, and then they see their
Right,
little brother or cousin or baby father or husband or son, you know what I'm saying, and they're getting tortured or tweaking out and wigging out off K2 or something like that, or some some cream or something. You
Cream,
on
yeah,
meth, you running around looking
yeah.
stupid, and they taping you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand that, man. So what happened if somebody get on K2 and they wind up actually passing out? Do that person that gave it to them get charged again?
What if they die?
Yeah.
Um, I would think so. I would think so. Like they're gonna investigate to try to find out who did it. But that's all
Right.
about if people start talking. Like I don't think that cats is gonna talk unless they really get pressure put on
Right,
them.
right, right. You think people done that? Like people done put
I'm
themselves in a
pretty sure some
situation?
people that are already overdosed off them D rugs and everything. Yeah,
I see a lot of them videos too. I ain't gonna lie. The main videos I see in Georgia, man, is I see people on K2 and
yeah,
people making fun of it, man. Like, I don't know what I'd do if I seen a family member doing that, man. That's one of the most disturbing things you can see, man, because people would take that and run with it, man, and make it bigger than what it is. they see
that's a
somebody
fact.
walk, they see somebody walking around with anything on their neck, or people slapping them while they under the influence, like that'll eat me alive, man. That's something that you don't want to see nobody go through. And that's why we tell y'all young guys, man, just stay out the way, man. Stay out the
And
way. Get you a nine to
exactly.
five, man. Get you a career. If you is in the system, man, get you a trade while you in there so you'll have something when you get out. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Have you some
that's a
be
fact.
already prepared, man. Be already prepared, you know. That's real talk, man.
I think it's the safest thing to do for the youth or the YNs nowadays is to find something safe to do. You know what I'm saying? Find some hobby. I say if y'all into that content creating thing, jump on these
Yeah,
platforms and show up and show out. Get to your
yeah,
bread. Stay focused on what you're doing. Find a job that you like to go to, so you would definitely be committed to that job. And like try to find some peace, not chaos,
that's a
not
fact.
no type of like trouble. Like why do you want to live the life of trouble? Like, cause that's exactly what you going.
Do you think you
Like,
get any kind of peace in the system?
um, the time that I say that I had any type of peace is when I was in the hole and I learned how to adapt to being in that box by
Uh-huh.
myself. Yeah,
Is
once I figured that out, then I kind of I
do you feel like that's the safest thing to do when you doing the bid? Is to be on what is it, lockdown or be in the hold? You feel like that's the safest thing to do?
um mm, I wouldn't I wouldn't say that because so many people is going to the box and they dying. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say that. But if it wasn't a situation where they putting you in a room with these sleepers and all that, like then you
Yeah,
probably will be straight. If you're in there by yourself, in that
right,
cell exactly by yourself, then it'll be only you going against you in there. I mean,
right.
and then it's just a mental game from that point.
Mhm. That's a fact, man.
Yeah, for real.
So they still do the sleeper thing down in the chain gang. As far as doing sleepers, that mean they just moving you camp to camp, right?
Yeah, until
Is
they
it
find
really?
somewhere to place you. Yeah,
Okay. So is Augusta, is that like is that a medical camp?
yeah.
Augusta?
That's
It's a
that's exactly what that is. That is a
okay,
medical facility. They do procedures there too, light procedures.
okay.
Yep. And
When
they
you
getting
say light,
treated. What's up?
my bad. Nah, my bad. Go ahead. My bad.
Nah, I was gonna say they do light procedures there, as in like things that they can handle on that level. And then if it's like surgery and something heavy, then
Okay.
you going to a general hospital. But they're getting treated badly there too.
Oh
Because I
yeah.
reported a situation where one of the nurses was getting angry with one of the guys that was not performing correctly because he was handicapped, and she was
Mm,
beating. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
crazy work. It
yeah,
was a nurse, or you said an officer? It was a nurse.
nurse, nurse, yeah,
Nurse. That's messed up right there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah, for real.
So
Like, who do you
what's
trust then?
so what's the number one thing you hate seeing coming across your phone that's regarding GDC, man?
Um, when when it's a young individual and they say, send our condolences to the family of this person that could not take it anymore because of his time and he took his own life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like,
Yeah,
yo, like, it's like that's kind of crazy because you got to kind of go extra hard
right.
in there to take your own life. You got to do some
Yeah.
drastic stuff, hang there for a minute. You got to do some things. You know what I'm saying? To take yourself up out of here.
So what you think is worse, going on a TER program or being at High Max?
Mm. Well, it's both kind of the same thing. You behind the door, but it's just one is longer, like a longer stint than the other one. So like,
Mm.
but I would say being on high max because that's solitude for real. That's solitude for real.
You you think that's what mainly the suicides go on at?
Um, I don't know. I never really heard too many people on high max like taking themselves out. They
Yeah.
be trying to see if they can survive those years that they got back there.
And
I mean,
you can't get no visitation on High Max at all.
nah, that ain't going on. Like if it's probably like some legal type of situation, you might be getting some type of special visit lawyer or something like if something's going on in those regards. But nah, you just ain't coming out getting no privilege. You know what I'm saying? That's a privilege to the inmates there.
Have you ever seen anybody with a case that's with no parole? Like, is it possible to get parole? If you get life without parole, is it possible to get it? Oh, that's exactly
Like
what it
them
be.
turning it over, them
Yeah.
um mm, who did I see? It was a couple individuals, man. Like I know it was one old head, like, but he was damn near ready for the senior citizen home at this time, but he went and
Yeah.
gave the time back and he got
Okay.
out. You know what I'm saying? And then Barking, when he went home, like that stopped the whole big yard when they
Yeah.
called Barking. Yeah, everybody was calling him while he running the yard, and he been fighting to get himself out. He got a lot of other people out, but when they
Mm,
was calling him to pack it up, that he was going, like
yeah.
I remember he was running on the yard, and people
Mhm.
calling him, trying to stop him. And he like, "What's up?" And once they told him to go to the officer, and the officer saying like, "Yo, you're about to go,"
Mhm.
it was like they just turned his whole TV on mute and everything. He was just standing there,
Yeah.
like
That's
looking,
crazy word. That's
like
crazy.
you just said something that stopped his world. Like, what you mean?
Yeah.
I'm about to go? Like, I don't even know what you're saying, type of
Hmm.
thing. And
Right.
they going up, hugging him. Yo, King, you going home, baby? You going home?
Hmm.
He just standing there, like looking, like
Like
he.
he's
I
shocked.
was like, yeah, I'm looking at him like, yo, wow, those words just shell shocked that man. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
like
Like
what?
he was standing there for a minute, huh?
So when they do stuff like that, that mean you got a lawyer working on your case
you
when you
you
get
can
like
have somebody working on your case, but he was doing it by himself, going back and forth to habeas corpus court and trying to give that time back, and he finally gave it back.
Okay.
I mean,
So
but he
what?
did a baby life sentence though.
Okay. So
Yeah,
like when you do life without parole, it's no expiration date on when you getting out, basically.
nah, not at all. Life
That mean
without.
you
That's exactly what that is.
life without.
Now,
That mean you got no time, no day of ever seeing the actual real life, like the real world no more. Damn,
yeah,
that's crazy,
exactly.
man. That's messed up. I can't
Yup.
even imagine like so like that's something serious. Like how do you prepare yourself for a situation like that? Like that'll make you
You
go crazy, don't it? Wouldn't it?
yeah, some of them are going crazy down there.
Like they ain't gonna never get out. Like like it ain't no
Exactly.
beating that. It ain't no beating that. It's just that like I mean I don't know what make them give people life without parole. You gotta have a history or something, or just some charges
Um,
they just
they have like it's this bulletin. Like when like a lot of the camps, it can be in a hallway, it can be on a walkway right by administration. It's a bulletin, and it's gonna have the deadly sins on it,
okay.
and it show you exactly what's gonna get you life and life without.
And it's only a few that ain't gonna give you that's gonna give you life without parole.
Yeah, it's I think it's like there's seven deadly sins, but I don't want to get messed up with the number of them. But I know it
Okay.
said deadly sins, and then it started with grape, then like aggravated sodomy, and then
Okay.
like capital murder or murder one, like
What
and
kind of murders are those? When you say
that's
capital,
when it's like something that you planned this out. I mean, and so you knew that you was going to do it. So it's called premeditated.
right?
Like you figured out when that person was coming, all that you already had the jammy on. You already knew what you was about to do. You was waiting on them. I mean, so yeah, they you get that. You get that.
So anything like armed robbery, those don't count.
On robbery can get you a dub. It can get you a
Depending,
dub. Yeah,
those shit's that different.
yeah. On robbery can get you a dub if you did something in that on robbery, like with an Aggie behind that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Or attempted M behind that. Oh, they gonna
yeah,
roof you. You
they
out
gonna
of there.
roof you.
Yeah.
So like when you get life without parole, that mean that they've been working on your case for a minute before they made a decision.
Nah, you just gotta come in with the right charges. You know what I'm saying? The right combination, and then they gonna lock your ass up. You know what I'm saying? You know,
That's crazy, man.
all you gotta do is come in with the right combination, then they gonna you gone.
You gone.
Yeah, that's a natural fact.
Do they got the seven deadly sins in Jersey or Philly?
Um, do they? I don't know if they promote it. Like they might have charges that be like automatic life. You know what I'm saying? Automatic life without. But like
Right.
it's been a lot of different situations where I heard like somebody take another person's life out in Jersey, and they
Uh-huh.
getting under 15 years.
Yeah, I done heard that before too.
I mean, so
I done
it
heard that
kind of
before too.
is what it
So
is.
they
Like you
system
do that.
they don't run it like that up top. They don't run their system like how it is in Georgia.
Oh nah, nothing,
So
nothing
do
like it.
so do you think Georgia run their system like Texas?
Um, I don't know. I don't know too much about how
Texas.
Texas does their sentencing.
Okay. I know they got the electric chair though. I know they got that. They got the electric chair for sure.
Yeah, for the people on death row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of the states, these red states, they have that for you. You know what I'm saying? They got that in
Yeah,
place for
they
you.
I don't understand it, man. They ain't got it up there in New York, Philly or Jersey. I know that.
And like a lot of people is not going for it, but a lot of uh, the more red states. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just
Yeah,
keep that fair
yeah.
on that line. They're about that. They're about that, and because they know who they usually doing it to, they know what they usually do. You know what I'm saying? They know what they usually do, and
Nice.
it's sad to say, but like they know what they usually do, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a natural fact, man.
So what kind of information you had? Got some updates about where state today?
About where?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah, yeah.
that it wasn't where. It was Hancock. It was
Hancock.
Hancock.
Okay.
Yeah, Hancock State Prison. Um, I'm actually going to go ahead and do the little report for it and put it on to TikTok, and then I'm gonna bring it on to YouTube. I mean,
Okay.
and put that out there for the young man. Like it's crazy work because they're trying to stop the Human Rights Coalition from receiving these videos and stuff like that of the attacks that be happening in there. They trying to shut it down so nobody will know exactly what's going on in the chain gang. They want to kind
So
of like
what?
close that information.
So they reaching out to YouTube or something or
Nah, they're trying to go at that business or that non-profitable organization directly. Like
you
they trying
talking
to
about the
shut it
people that
down.
be getting the 911 calls?
Nah, they don't get the 911 calls. They're getting like tapes or recordings off of people's cell phones from the actual inmates.
Oh
And like, yo,
wow.
this is what's going down in here. We need help in here. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right,
And
right, right.
usually it's probably a civilian trying to help some people out. You know what I mean?
Do
And
you
send
think
it to them.
it's a lot of civilians in there?
What in the chain
They're
gang?
more than yeah, far as like people that's already affiliated or with different organizations. You feel like it's more civilians.
Yeah, it's a lot of civilians. A whole bunch of them. Whole bunch. Whole bunch. You know what I mean? It's definitely a lot of civilians.
People
That's
being told people being told not to join the organizations. That's probably why, you know.
yeah, if they're smart, they'll know not to put more rules on yourself. Like, why would you go into a place full of rules and regulations and then put
Right,
more rules on yourself? Like now you got to listen to the COs and all that, and listen to the inmates too. Tell you what to do. Nah,
right.
you can't do that. Yo, we gonna DP you. Matter of fact, come upstairs real quick and all that.
Yeah,
Like,
like nah, that's
like,
crazy work. Yeah.
yeah. I'm getting chastised up in this piece where they closing my eyes, splitting my eyebrows and breaking my nose, chipping my teeth and all that because I messed up on something. Like, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna work.
I
You
wonder
got
what I
that's
wonder
how
what I wonder what's the principles. What you would say that a solid 10 principles is in the chain gang or a solid five.
principles.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say this when it comes to principles, right? These are just
Right.
things that you're gonna put in front of you. These are laws that you're gonna put in front of you. So,
Right.
like, if you had some good principles, you would know not, even if your stomach is touching your back, bro, and you know you're gonna eat tomorrow,
Right.
get water. You know what I'm saying? Fill your stomach up
Right.
with water because
Right.
going and asking people for stuff,
Right. I
let that
remember
be
you
a
explaining
principle.
that to me. I remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, no matter how hard it is or the time that you got and you think that your lower desires is starting to supersede your intellect and
Right.
now you want a woman so bad that you start looking at the next closest thing.
Yeah.
Have some principles, you know what I'm saying, about yourself. If
That's a
you're
fact.
going around and you don't want to be tested by everybody and being a pushover and people bothering you all the time, you're going to have to fend for yourself and show people, even if you got to tell them, like, yo, don't play with me. Like,
Right.
I'm here to do my time. Don't play with me. you got to put some principles out
So
there.
so so let me ask you this. What about them guys that we was just talking about that's doing life without parole? What's your advice with them? Cause they'll never get to see an outside woman. And if they not married, I'm not sure how it works.
Um, I'm gonna say like we know that it's level 5 camps, it's high max, but we also know it's medium and minimum security camps. If you stay out of harm's way, stay out of trouble, stop getting DRs, disciplinary reports, and all that. Every 6 months, they look and review your conduct, and then they drop your points down so you can get lower in your security. Then you can now get around some women. If you slick enough and you want it that bad, get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Get your penmanship right, or your talk game, and make sure
Yeah.
your conversation is good, and start spitting it at these women that's coming into these jobs, even to they start getting your mind right. I mean, or
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
can get in contact with somebody that has a phone, you know what I'm saying? They got a jack in there. And you're like, yo, let me use that skateboard real quick. I want to handle some effed up business. And he your peoples and let you go in there. Go ahead and look at some. And I'm not saying that this is good, you know what I'm saying? Because I know this is like kind of like immorality. But
Right.
go and look at one of them tapes with them women on there and go ahead
Right.
and get right. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right. Yeah.
Use your
Yeah.
imagination and
Yeah.
get real right. And to, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
to
Right. Right.
one of these chicks that's coming in there say that they overly going for you, they overly easy, and
Yeah.
get her, get her on your team, start the hug and then the kissing, and maybe you'll get something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Right. Right.
you gotta try your hand. You got
Right.
to.
Right.
And I
Gotcha.
know that it's possible.
Yeah. Right.
Like this
That's a
is
fact,
something that
man.
I know is possible. Not
How
not
long?
impossible.
How long does it take them guys to understand that they're gonna be in there the rest of their life? You think you're hitting them soon as that judge tell them that?
No, of course not. Of course not. I had a young dude that was in my cell. He didn't even tell me that he had life. You know what I'm saying? Until he
Damn.
felt that I was cool enough for him to trust me to talk to me about it. And he was there already for like 2.5 years or something like that. And I was pushing 3. I was on my way out the door, and I
Right.
remember um, he was talking to me or whatever. And then he turned his head. He started listening to his music. He's bobbing his head. Then I guess he started listening to something different. And then he took the headphones off and he had it around his neck. And he was like, yo, And I was like, yo, what's up? He was like, yo, bro, how much I got in life, man? And I was like, how much you got to do on life? And the answer went right through my mind soon as he asked me. I was like, life, nigga. Like, but I
It's
didn't
like
even want to, I didn't even want to tell him that.
right, yeah, because
You know what I'm
it's like
saying?
you're not never getting home. Yeah, you're not never coming home. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
like
And he's just asking after being there for 2.5 years. Like, yo, like really, he's really asking me like OG,
so
what's
they'll
going
never let
on
you
with it?
out. Like even if you do like 40 years, they still not gonna let you out.
Life would without the possibility of parole,
Yeah,
you can like if they have a set time, right? And they
yeah,
say life is 25 to 30, right?
okay.
If they do that, this is what you're going to be looking forward to inside the prison. So if whoever comes back to this video, please listen up. This is what they're going to do to you. If they choose to give you a life sentence, just a L, just a elbow, they gave you life, right? They're going to give you another one, right?
Mm,
They're going to make sure that they stack this deck real good. So if you try 10 to 15 years trying to give that life sentence back and then you give it back, and you was at like 27 years old, then you got 37, now you're 42, boom, you gave that back. Now you got to do another one. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And you go try and go habeas corpus court, they might keep denying you, sending you back until you do like 15 more years. Then like, yo, good. You like, all right. So now I gotta get this 17 years back, this 18 years, and this 30 piece. They know you're gonna die before you accomplish that.
Hmm. Yeah, that's crazy work, man.
Yeah, they
So
got
it's
that
gonna,
for you all day.
so they gonna keep hitting you with. So basically, you just not gonna never come home. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter
Yeah,
how old you is.
they set it up that way. Like
But you finna had to do.
if you
So
find
like you.
loopholes in the case, I
So if
mean,
you
you still ain't gonna.
so if you do life without parole, you eventually gonna touch that electric chair.
If you're doing life without parole, nah, nah, that's not true. Like if if you get sentenced to death, that's when you going that way.
What's the difference of sentence to death or life without parole?
Um, one of them is you're gonna walk off the time until you die. The other one is saying, "Yo, we're going to kill you." You know what I'm saying? So you
Mm,
just sit in that cell until that date come, and we're going to kill you. I mean, like it's a murderer in the building. Like he's there, whether it's a doctor
yeah.
or whoever that presses that lever or puts that injection in you or whatever. That murderer is in the building, and he
Hmm.
killing cats all the time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they
Yeah.
just get him together on that date. I guess they give you a little meal or something. You can speak a little bit or do a prayer, and then yeah, then they're gonna take your life.
It's over with. Once they put so they really not gonna stop that. That's something that they been doing for years.
Yeah, they're satisfied with how that's going. You know what I'm saying? They're
Okay,
satisfied.
okay. Yeah,
That's
man. I ain't
natural.
know. But they not that I wonder why they only set that up in the South though, man. They ain't doing that in none of them other little states. They only got
Yeah,
that going on down south.
yeah. People actually kind of like vote that in. You know what I'm saying? That's the people's choice.
You talking
That's
about
the
like the commissioner or like people in general?
like it has to go through like a voting process. You know what I'm saying? Before it's
Mm,
brought to legislation and people are bringing it to the government where they're saying, "All right, we're passing this law in this state for the death penalty and stuff like that." Like they gotta go with the masses. Like it's gonna be a voting type of thing going on, and then it gets put on their table, and then they kind of like debate it too. Like the Democrats and the Republicans, they debate it too, and then once they make it a thing, it's gonna be
right.
a thing.
Yeah. So like how much time they let you sit before they put you in an electric chair?
Um, I don't know if they kind of like line them up like from the person that's been there the longest. I'm like, all right, he's next, and then the one that came after him, he's next. Like people got different dates because some people is back there fighting it too.
What you mean like they restrain you if you don't come up like
Nah, they're fighting it legally,
mm,
and they got people writing the state and everything, like they trying to help these people out in those regards, and some people are back there telling like the staff like, yo, y'all can go ahead and do me now, like I don't want to be here no more. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And they just not bringing them up, like it don't go that way. I don't
they
know
don't
how
go
they
that way.
set up how
Set
they
up.
line you up, but
Do they let your family see you before they do it?
um I don't know, but I thought I overheard somebody say that a family member or family members came up and looked through some type of glass or something at that person at the
Mm,
time. You know what I'm saying? Before the situation happened, they don't let them see it happening to them, but they
that's
see them,
crazy, man.
and
That's
then
crazy. Yeah,
yep,
it's a
yep.
little different, man.
So
If
have some
you
people been asking some questions? Hold up, that's a great question, and it's simple. You can't stop it. Every young nigga living the same lifestyle. All that. Dang, we missed a lot of.
A lot of questions, man. There's some good questions that's on there too. I ain't want to like stop the conversation while in the middle, you know.
Nah, you could have definitely did that at any time. Read that inmate manual. I said better read that inmate manual. Alabama corrections is wild too. Uh, them carry states got it. Do y'all like going to clubs? Cause I'm over these shits. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. There was an inmate in Ware that had millions on his books. He was a hitman for a motorcycle club. I heard about that person. Hick Ox family. Uh, Gucci bandana. Big Miz from the zoo. What up? What up? All right. What you got to get into something out?
No, not yet, not
Oh,
yet.
okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, man. There's a lot of some good comments in there.
Yeah, I was just looking over some of them or whatever. If y'all have any questions, y'all can throw the questions at us right now. You know what I'm saying, while y'all on here. You need to link up with Charlie Global and do an interview with each other.
Who said that? Who said that, man? What they say?
Gino Guilford said that.
Oh man, hold on. I'm trying to look. Gino Guilford. Oh, okay. I see it. I see it. Hey man, I told you. I told you. You think I'm BSing you, man? You need to. I agree with you, Gino. You should do it, man. For real, man. You should, man. I think you should.
Yo, Gino, you can go to um Charlie Global's page, go to Block G's page and look through his lives, and you'll see me on an interview with him already. And you tell me how that went. You know what I mean? And you come back and you let me know. Check that out though. But yeah, that's ironic right there.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
ain't it? Hey
yeah,
man. Oh man.
yeah, that's
I'm
pretty
trying to tell
ironic
you.
right there.
Hey, that's crazy. Hey, I'm telling you for a reason, man. It'll be good. It'll
And
be good,
I'm
man.
like I'm on a certain path where like I don't do no doubling back. Not on nothing too crazy, but I
Right.
mean that's a little
What you
heavy.
said, that's their flavor. That ain't your flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
already
gonna
know.
go like for all the dudes that's doing the Georgia prison content, you know what I'm saying? Like to all them, like they good.
Right. So,
Just keep on putting
right.
that information out there, especially if you're dedicating all this for like motivation for change, like to help people out and to forewarn these cats of the dangers inside the prison. Like I'm all for that. No matter how you're displaying your story and how you giving it up. I
Right.
mean, it's just that I know
Right.
I had a different walk than majority
Right.
of them, and that's why I tell my story. I mean, yeah, for sure,
So,
for sure. Let me see.
man, hey, you got a lot of comments in here though.
Um,
There's a lot.
I'm saying if you see something that you can
Yeah.
pinpoint that we can speak about, then go ahead.
Gee. Everyone the same.
Yeah, it's a whole lot
Well,
we let
yeah.
go past.
Man, we had it was about like 20 views a little minute ago. There was some people up in here.
Yeah. How do inmates purchase goods contraband from outside, inside, cigarettes and stamps, currency, but you can't use them and buy anything in the outside world. Oh, it's ways to buy stuff, to purchase your stuff. Like everything is kind of like on fire though. You know what I'm saying? They handle outside business inside. That's how that works. I mean, but you got to be inside to even worry about that. You know what I mean? That's a light thing. People are getting unalived every day about coming up short. You know what I'm saying? With those piece of papers with the numbers on it. You heard? So
Oh, stamps get you a long way in the chain gang, huh?
I'm saying they used to.
So
They
how
used
people they still send kites or they still write letters? People still write letters? Or not really?
Yeah,
Most-
I'm saying, yeah, some people do. Some people do. Some people have to. Like, it's still a thing. Some people have to. Some people still look for mail call and all that. You know what I mean? And feel good about it. Like everybody
oh,
don't got the way to get out there, but now that they doing those tablets and stuff like that, it's making it a little bit easier.
easier. How them
Yeah.
tablets work? Them tablets, they you gotta pay a bill or something on them?
Yeah, you gonna have to put some money on it. That's exactly what they got it in play for.
What kind of tablets are they? They Apple tablets or they regular tablets? Like,
Nah, that it's going to be a company, like a small company that's going to be in the vicinity or whatever, that's going to govern the different type of prisons in that neighborhood, in that area or state. I mean, gotta cover that.
right.
Like, I don't
So
think
do you
Apple is going to just use their tablets. Yeah.
now I'm saying like do they get to keep it in the cells or they gotta turn them in on a daily basis?
I'm pretty sure, like in the county jails and some of the counties out there, like you gonna have to turn them in. It's probably gonna be a shortage of those. They probably breaking them and everything. You know what I'm saying? Arguing over them or whatever. But once you get down the road, like you get your own personal joint. You emailing your
No.
people, doing whatever you got to do. I mean, off your tablet.
Okay.
You
Can you
know?
see them anytime like with calling them on the tablet or not really?
Do I see what?
Can you see them all the time on the tablet or not really?
Um, Well, when I
Oh, is
see
it?
people coming up on these platforms, like on TikTok and stuff like that, you see other people in the background on
Yeah.
tablets doing stuff or whatever. Like, for the most part, the people that I've spoken to, they wasn't on no tablet. I mean,
Okay, okay, okay. Man, I appreciate everybody that tapped in and listened to us, man. Please take heed of the advice, man, for real. Big Miz gonna keep the flavor going for real, man.
yeah, that's a fact. Who said, yeah, not much, but yes, it's policy implementing for those who have no money to buy off the store. Yeah, yeah, that's a fact. That's a natural fact. Like like all this stuff, man, that's been going on. I'm hoping that I can get with the right people to try to help some type of way when it comes to reform inside of the Georgia Department of Corrections. I want to say that my efforts turned into something that helped something there, that
Right,
started a
right, right,
program or started a light in the fire under somebody's shoes to start the program. Like,
right.
I just want to bring so much awareness to the fact that it makes some type of change. That's it.
Right. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's it. So when people see or they miss my page or me, period, and then somebody says, "Yo, it was a guy named Big Miz from the zoo that used to speak about it. Go check him out." And once they do their homework and see my consistency and what I was trying to
Right,
do the whole time, that they respect it somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
right. No,
That's it.
that's a fact. That's a fact. It's a fact.
Yeah, for real. For real, man. Hold on. What time we got on this joint, right?
Yeah, I'm about to get ready. Hey, I appreciate you, Art, for real, man. I appreciate you having me on your channel, your platform, everything, man. And we
Yeah, no doubt.
y'all gonna get more familiar with me as well, man. I'm gonna be talking to Art, man, about different things. that we could do to help the community out, man, and to keep this thing going, man, for real.
Yeah, that's a
All right,
natural fact. Let them know who you are again before we get up out of
man.
here. All right?
Man, my name's Shaheed, man. Shaheed, man. Philly Nation, man. Give me a call anytime. Hit me up. All right, man. I got you.
All
Peace
right,
out.
all right,
Walaikum
peace. Salam
salam.
alaikum, my
Peace,
P.
man. Walaikum salam. All right,
All
man.
right, all right. And for all the people that was watching this interview, this is your boy Big Miz from the zoo. Yeah, please go run over to the channel, subscribe to the channel, run over to County Jail Prisoner Chain Gang to my other platform, well, my other channel on this platform. Subscribe to the channel. That's County Jail Prison or Chain Gang and Big Miz FTZ, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace.